Hello, my amazing artists. Today we are talking about color and value. We are talking about color and value because we are going to make some monochromatic artwork. Mono means one, chromatic, color. One color, monochromatic. So, these portraits could be of yourself, so it could be a self-portrait, or it could be a portrait of someone you know, a family member, a friend, your pet. So pick a color that you really like. Then you're going to scavenge your house and any other places you could borrow or use some art supplies. And you're going to look for all different types of materials, all different mediums of one color. So I chose blue for my self-portrait, and I found this blue colored pencil, 3 different types of blue crayons. Crayons are awesome for finding different shades or values of color. This one's periwinkle, this one is cornflower, and this one is sky blue. So they're all blue, but they're different values of blue. Some are lighter, some are darker. Value is the lightness or darkness of a color. I found this nice blue marker, and I got really lucky and had a blue highlighter. Highlighters are awesome because they're really wide and they have bright colors. I love those bright colors. Let me show you how to make a portrait. This time, can you guess what color I'm using? Hopefully you said purple. Purple is my favorite color. I found 2 types of markers. I grabbed 2 of these light ones, a highlighter, 2 crayons, a Sharpie, woo-woo, and a colored pencil. This one's a really interesting kind of purple. Okay, so I've got all my supplies. I've got a piece of paper, and you can use any kind of paper you want for this. We're not painting, so we don't need it to be super sturdy. I've got my pencil. I'm going to draw a big U shape for my head. Move over, blue. We're done with you. All right, I'm going to draw a big U shape. Kind of like this, and that's how I like to start my head or my face. So then I draw my ear on one side, and I have really wavy, crazy hair, but you might not. If you have short hair, I've noticed it helps to make little lines coming up from the ear and then big lines coming over the top of the head to show that the hair is growing out of your skull, right, out of the top of your head and over the rest of your head up towards your face. That's kind of nice for short hair, but for long hair, I'm going to make crazier lines. So I think I'm going to keep this one short hair so you can have an example of long hair and short hair. So I'm sketching it out really lightly in pencil. I hope you guys can see that. I've got really light lines. Then I'm going to draw my neck, which is just 2 kind of diagonal lines, my shirt collar, and my shoulders. Pretty easy. Now I need some eyebrows, and if you're not sure what your face looks like, I suggest you look in the mirror. These do not have to be super realistic. I like to draw my eyes with dots and then just the eyelid on top, but you decide what you like. This person's gonna have a pointy nose, and they're gonna have a big, wide smile because they're really excited to make some art today. And maybe they have some teeth too. All right. I think I've got my face all drawn out in pencil. I'll lift it up so you can see it a little closer. Da 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 da. Alrighty, moving my pencil aside. I like to start with the markers first and then go over with the crayons. So I'm going to start with a dark marker. And I'm going to just trace all my pencil lines. Ooh, this is a pretty nice marker. Trace all those important pencil lines I made. Okay, and I'm going to do the hair too. Again, I come around the top of the head and then make a bunch of lines coming out from your skull, your scalp, da 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 da. And then we have some nice hair there. Ta-da! Kind of looks like a waterfall. Hair, waterfall. Eyebrows, dots, eyelids. I'm going to change my nose a little bit. I like that first curve, but I think I'm going to have it come a little shallower so it's not quite so big. And I want to bring my mouth up a little bit. Artists make decisions and changes all the time. You don't have to do the same thing as me. And let's see, maybe we'll color that part in. Okay, so you guys get the idea. I'm going to use the rest of my materials to fill in the spots in my artwork that are white. I really want to fill up the page because it's monochromatic, so I want everything to be that one color. If I leave any white spaces, then it's not really monochromatic because then you have white as well. All right, I'm going to get started and I'll see you in a little bit. Okay, so I added some stuff to my artwork. I added some wavy lines in the background with my highlighter. The highlighter was really light, like a nice lavender color, but my Sharpie was rather grayish purple, so I added some to his hair, and then I added stripes on his shirt with this other purple marker. I think I'm ready now to go in with my crayons and my colored pencils. The texture on these is a little bit different than my markers. They're not as dark, rich color. It's, you know, got a different kind of look to it. So I'm going to use those two things to color in the skin of my person. He's going to be a purple person. Have you guys heard that song? One-eyed, one-horn, flying purple people eater. Oh my gosh, I hope he's not a purple people eater. Okay, I'll come back when I've got all of my purple face and everything else done. I love this purple dude. The crayons gave a really cool texture over the highlighter that I used, so try really hard to find different types of purple tools or your color of choice tools to make your monochromatic picture. So now I've got a blue girl and a purple dude. They look pretty great. Good luck, guys, on your monochromatic one color pictures.